The market right now is in a consolidation zone. I think it's because of the bank holiday. I'm trading on the bank holiday today. I want to see how the market will react when the US bank is in a holiday. So right now it's in the consolidation, but I'm targeting at this lower point here. Let me just quickly explain about my analysis. So the first thing is what I always do, right? In the higher time frame, I look for market direction. That is the first step that you need to do before you start analyzing your chart in the lower time frame. So you need to go to higher time frame. In my case, let's start with the 2 hour. So the first thing that I need to look is in which direction are we trying to trade right now. So if I see clearly here, we are in a downtrend, right? Still in a downtrend. I'll be looking for a sell. So I need to look for a confirmation that I'm right. I need to look clearly that I'm right. I will be looking for a sell today. In the 1 hour time frame, we have this supply zone. This is a strong supply zone which I marked last week, and the price has now reacted to the same supply zone. And if we look keenly, we have this thing here. This is a liquidity. So the market has swept this liquidity right here. That is another confirmation that gave me we should be looking for a sell right now. Okay. And another thing, I went to lower time frame, like 30 minutes. So in the 30 minutes, I can see clearly that in this zone, we are now in a downtrend. It's creating lower lows, lower high, see lower lows, lower high, lower lows. Now we are in the phase of lower high, right? So we need to push down and create a new lower low. So this will be our boss, which is my target. The market needs to push down and creating a lower low, though we do not have a clear confirmation of the market because how the market opened yesterday, you see. So we do not have a clear confirmation, but I took my confirmation from this previous low. So this is where my target will be in a 15 minutes. So if we see in a 15 minutes, the same, creating lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high. And right now we are on the lower highs, right? In 5 minutes, this is where I looked for my entry confirmation. And in 5 minutes is where I found my another reason to enter a sell is this zone here. So this is a liquidity form, right? This is a liquidity form which gave me a confirmation that market needs to push below this level and sweep the liquidity and form another maybe lower high, or maybe come to this level and sweep another liquidity then, right? So that is what gave me another confirmation that we will be dropping down to this level and sweep this liquidity down here, because this is a form of liquidity, right? So in 3 minutes we can see clearly that this is a form of liquidity. We'll drop it on Traders Mindset channel, how to spot liquidities. Make sure to watch the videos. So right now I know someone will say that this is not a clear market, but for me I can see opportunities. That is the good thing about trading. If you truly master trading, or if you truly master the strategies, then even when the market is unclear, you see clear opportunities. So for me, I see a clear opportunity that the market will push down even further. Uh, but for my case, I want to just get out of the market right here, because I never know if the market sweep the liquidity will go up to this level or see. So my target is to this lower low here. In my case, if the market pushes below this demand zone, then we will be dropping up to this TP. Let's hope so. So let's see how the market will react to this zone, just like that. I can see we have a momentum, a bearish momentum, right? And guys, I say it again, if you want to get the sniper entries, if you want to get clear confirmations of these strategies, make sure to follow this channel. Guys, right now the market is, you can see that the market reacted to the demand zone right here. Let's see how the market reacts from this supply zone here. But I think the market will push uh, above this level because we have so many wicks that creates a liquidity zone. So we have this thing here. I think the market will push above this zone and then dump to this zone here. So let's wait patiently. And by the way, guys, today I want to talk about something that's keeping a lot of traders broke, and that is depending on too much on other people's signals. That is a disease. So listen carefully. If your whole trading journey you depends on waiting for someone else to tell you when to buy or when to sell, then you are not really a trader yet, because you're just following instructions. And the problem with these signals is simple, because when the market changes, most people panic, but a real trader adapts because they understand why they entered the trade in the first place, right? You need to find a solid reason why you entered that trade. And that is why today I'm going to teach you how to start finding yourself as a trader and how to build the confidence in your own strategy. Because the goal is not just to copy profits, the goal is to master the art of making money from trading consistently. First thing you need to understand, there is no perfect strategy. And if you work on your strategy for like 5 to 4 years, one or two trades you will still lose. So that means there is no a perfect strategy. Some traders use a support and resistance. Some they use smart money concept. Some traders use the breakouts, right? While others they trade a price action only. But the traders who actually make money on this trading, forex trading, is those who master one strategy and they stay disciplined with it. That is the secret, right? You need to master one strategy and stick with it. You stay disciplined with it. As time, you will grow and you will earn something from the market, not jumping from strategy to strategy every week because somebody on TikTok posted profits. What you need right now is the screen time. You need experience. You need to understand your personality first before you try to understand the market, right? You need to ask yourself, are you patient? Do you like fast trades? Or maybe can you hold trades calmly? Or do you panic quickly? That is the question that you need to ask yourself before you even try to enter a trade or before you try to find your strategy. Because your strategy must match your mindset. Like for example, if you get emotionally easy, so you shift from scalping to a swing trader. And this is why copying signals blindly can destroy your confidence. You never learn the psychology behind the trades. You never build trust in yourself. Why? Because you rely on people's signals, what you so called the gurus, right? So you need to focus on your own strategy. You need to develop your own way to earn from the market and stop relying to from these people called gurus, right? Here is what I want you to do starting today. Pick one strategy, backtest it, journal every trade, study your wins, study your losses, right? And most importantly, be patient with yourself. That is the most important thing. You're patient because your patient will determine how you react during the losses or how you react during your profits, right? Because every successful trader once looked confused in the beginning. That is the real truth behind a successful or a disciplined trader. But they kept learning, they kept improving, and eventually they became profitable because they stopped chasing everybody else and started mastering themselves. So do not focus too much on other people's strategy. Focus on building your edge in the market. Focus on how to improve you as you. You need to have a clear mindset. You need to have the psychology of trading for you to earn in the market. Because when you understand your own strategy, you stop gambling and you start trading like a professional. So this is for you. Do not just rely on somebody else's signals. You need to have a clear confirmation on what your strategy is, and that is the only way that you will develop the trading psychology that you need. That is how it is. We are in a loss. A few pips, the market to go with ourselves, right? We are 420 loss, $420 loss. We stay disciplined, guys. We stay disciplined. That is the one thing that I do. I never change my SL or my TP unless I find a momentum shift of the market. Oh, and we are out. We are out. We are out. And just like that, we are out of the market. Just lost $583. You know what? I'm done for the day, guys. I'll just wait for tomorrow. Every day is an opportunity, right? Every day comes with another opportunity. So I'll be just waiting for tomorrow. And by the way, guys, do not be intimidated by these losses. And by the way, do not be intimidated by these losses, right? Because every trader that you look up to has taken losses before. The difference is they didn't quit after one bad trade. They continue to trade. They continue with the same strategy, with the same mindset every day, right? So a loss does not mean you are a bad trader. It means you are still learning. You are still developing on your strategy or your trading journey, right? So trading is not about winning every single trade. It's about managing risk, staying disciplined, and staying consistent over time. Some of you let one red trade destroy your confidence completely. But remember, one trade cannot define your entire journey. Instead of getting emotional, ask yourself, did I follow my strategy? Did I manage risk management properly? Did I stay disciplined throughout the trade? Because if you did, then that loss was part of the process. That loss is not a loss, that is a win. The market will always give new opportunities, but only if you stay focused and keep improving, right? So do not fear losses, learn from them, master your own emotions, and keep building yourself into the trader you want to become. So if you got value from this video, make sure you follow TMT Trades, drop a comment, and stay locked in because we're mastering the art of making money from trading together. So catch you in the next one.